I mean, he can just go out there and buy whatever he wants just for the fun of it. He doesn't have to worry about making money, but still, this is a man that's a billionaire. Billionaires are billionaires because they like making money. Sure. I don't buy this whole thing that this is all for free speech. I believe that, there's some kind of gain here financially from this. I'm sure that that's a nice thing to say, and I'm sure that he kind of means it. But no, this whole thing where he's just acting like, oh, I'm out there for the people. Maybe, but you out there for a person too, and that person's you.
Yeah.
So by this point, everybody has heard that Elon Musk, everybody's saying at this point right now, they're either like, oh shit, Elon Musk, he bought Twitter. Or they're saying, oh shit, Elon Musk done ruined Twitter, man. God damn it. Already. And it's just been the first day.
You're right.
Funny thing is, I was talking about how I have to get my own personal social media together, not double toasted, like Corey Coleman's.
Sure.
And I just had a call last week with somebody saying, hey, can you help me with my Twitter? I said, I really need to get that together. And now he bought this, and I'm just kind of like, well, shit, I don't know what to do now.
Yeah, nope.
Because what's happening here with Elon Musk buying Twitter, there's been a lot of feelings about this. And as I said, some of it, some people naturally are happy, some people are curious, and some people just kind of like, you know what, I'm out this bitch. I don't want to do anything else with this.
Yeah, a lot of people.
A lot of people. We're going to discuss that in a little bit, but if you need to know the details, like the money behind it and a few other things, there's been a bunch of news reports that are out there. There's articles, podcasts, and of course, the television news have been all over this.
Elon Musk is taking over Twitter to the tune of $44 billion. After weeks of corporate wrangling, Twitter's board of directors accepting the billionaire's buyout offer in a unanimous vote.
What I want to get into with this is, at this moment, that Elon Musk has come in and bought Twitter for $44 billion. What do you do? Man, it took you years to build up your Twitter following. Man, you were active all the time. People loved you on there. Ooh, you were so clever on there, man. Sometimes you get your news.
Oh, yeah, every once in a while.
Every once in a while. You get your news on there.
Some sort of news.
And some people are saying, right when you stopped acting a fool, Twitter, now this man's about to open the floodgates right here. I will tell you this much. I'm not buying this bullshit about free speech. I mean, I do believe that he does somewhat. I mean, the guy's got $44 billion, okay? So he doesn't, I mean, he can just go out there and buy whatever he wants just for the fun of it. He doesn't have to worry about making money, but still, this is a man that's a billionaire. Billionaires are billionaires because they like making money. I don't buy this whole thing that this is all for free speech. I believe that, there's some kind of gain here financially from this. I'm sure that that's a nice thing to say, and I'm sure that he kind of means it. But no, this whole thing where he's just acting like, oh, I'm out there for the people. Maybe, but you out there for a person too, and that person's you.
Yeah.
I'm not buying that 100%, all right? The man can't afford to buy free speech for everybody. Free round of free speech. Free speech on the house.
Yeah, on the house.
Yeah.
Whole bar.
You want some free speech? Get this man some free speech over here.
Make it a double. Whatever, man. Because my thing is also, if he was about getting it for everybody, he would be publicly traded again. It's a private company now.
And
with the helm.
And also, would he be removing some of his tweets that have been out there
maybe
at one point? But what the question here is, everybody's on Twitter, or some people are about to get on Twitter. What do you do now? Because at this point, you're starting to hear about all these people making this mass exodus from Twitter. There's articles out there talking about, which influencers are celebrities leaving Twitter. And there's a whole list of them out there. You can look for yourself. I don't want to go through the whole list right here. But I will name some names, which makes it look like Twitter's about to be a goddamn nut house.
Wow.
Yeah, here's some names of people that are back on Twitter. And when I say back, some of these people are back because they opened the back door for them. They were banned before. Mm-hmm. These are not people who say, you know what, I just took a nice vacation. No, These are people who were told, get the of here. Yeah, because you were spreading.
Rocks.
Yeah, they were spreading misinformation and flat out lies.
Lies, and also lies and misinformation that were inciting violence.
Yes.
I want to make sure that, because that doesn't get tacked on enough. You know,
Yes.
people are like, well, you can say whatever you want to a point.
Yes.
When you start inciting violence, that's when it becomes dangerous, and that's when you get your ass kicked off of fucking Twitter.
That's exactly what I said yesterday. Free speech does not mean you get to say anything that you want to
Without
if it
consequence.
puts people in danger.
Sure.
And when I say in danger, I'm not talking about people out there in riots and people out there doing physical violence. I'm talking about when you spread misinformation about, I don't know, the pandemic, that's
Right.
spreading ignorance that could also hurt people and their health.
Or with the election.
Yeah, that too, which is ridiculous. Everybody know that election was not stolen, all right? But you got people fueling that fire and they're using social
Sure.
media. So if that's causing any kind of harm, whether it be to, and this is just our opinion right here, whether it be to somebody's physical health, mental health, or democracy itself, then we need to kind of take a look at this.
Right.
What speech is that? Well, we just have to take it case by case, as always. But I'm going to show you the people they had some bad players out there who were doing exactly what we're doing right now. Like your boy, Tucker Carlson. He says, I'm back.
Of course. Yeah.
Tucker Carlson. Now, he already said, yeah, boy, Elon, my old buddy Elon, he opened the front door for me. I'm about to step right on in. It's like, no, he ain't let back on yet. He says he's returning.
Okay. I didn't know he got kicked off.
Yeah, because I guess that's from what I understand,
Right.
because he spread all that bullshit out there. Mark Levine, he's
He used to
his
be head of
syndicated show. Azealia Banks, boy, it's about to get crazy up in Twitter.
Oh, shit.
They about to burn this shit down. The roof is on fire.
Come on in, everybody.
Yeah.
Roof's already on fire.
It's like a house party where they about to tear that house up.
And instead of BYOBs, bring your own gasoline.
Yeah, BYOG.
Yeah.
Bring your own gas. Azalea Banks is about to get Marjorie Taylor Greene,
Who is currently committing perjury on a daily basis this week.
What do you mean? I don't know. I don't know.
I don't recall.
I don't recall. I don't know. Did I say that? I don't
He's my
remember.
best friend. I don't recall. Okay, bitch.
Yeah. Goddamn Two-Face over here. He's taking on a much more successful platform than what Trump tried to start.
Right.
Whatever this thing, he said he's going to have something that's going to...
That true social shit?
Yeah, it's going to be bigger than Twitter.
Right.
Eat your heart out, Twitter. It's going to be
He
bigger
ain't
than
even
Twitter.
on the shit.
Hey, yeah, because it's bombing.
Yeah, exactly.
So he's jealous of Elon Musk because he's richer than him. He's going to take it on a much more successful platform that he was kicked off on.
Right.
So, yeah, people. So you got these... You see the personalities that were coming in, and you see the people who are leaving. As I said, Jamila Jamil is coming. She's leaving. Like I said, somebody from Black Lives Matter is leaving. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of other people who see this as becoming a toxic place who are going to be leaving. So the question is right now, what do? Do you stay and hang out with all these people that you probably don't like and never want to see another tweet from again? All the corrupt people, the crazy personalities, all these insane conspiracy theorists, the celebrities that you got tired of hearing about, all those people that come back in who were put off for a reason. Or do you want to stay? There are some people who are like George Takei. Takai, George Takai. And so a few other people are saying, well, look, stay and try to make the platform better. Be some of the people that kind of keep the sanity around here. Fight the good fight. So what do you do? Do you stay or do you leave? I'm going to give you my opinion. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say, even you, Carlos, in a little bit, but it's just... I'll tell you what, just tweet me, man.
Carlos always doing it.
I know. Now, I'd love to have Carlos on discussion, but Carlos gets eager. That's why I have to put him out, because I'll be talking. He's like... and it breaks my concentration. So
I get it. He's already doing it. I know. You can't see him. Okay, baby, I gotta jump in, baby, because
He's
swimming through. That's your word. That's your word. He's swimming through. Fuck yeah, what you got there?
Somebody in chat put it a great way. Fight or flee. Well, let me say this. Okay, so I'll give you my reaction right now. I think people who were talking about leaving are having a slight overreaction. I think because you anticipated with some of the people that you don't like coming in, you anticipate this being such a toxic place, such a place where you're going to have people again starting to spread misinformation. It's going to be hard to fight. I would say let's wait and see what happens, because part of this is people, they look at Elon Musk and they say, well, his politics are this, his life is that. I don't like what he's doing here. He's probably a racist. He's probably a homophobe. Now, I don't know. I don't hang out with Elon Musk. I don't know what words he says when he's in his mansion, or if you go by what he says when he's sleeping on people's couches. Whatever you want to believe.
Right. Whenever he's doing whatever.
Yeah, whenever he's in his trailer or whatever, his RV. I don't know. I don't know what he's doing. When he's flying in his spaceship, I don't know anymore.
Who fucking knows?
But there are some things that I look at and I say, all right, he might be opening up the floodgates, but let's look at what he says, and let's at least just wait. For one, Jack Dorsey, who's over Twitter, he was the head CEO over there. He says Elon is the singular solution that I trust. Now, is that Jack Dorsey? Is that a homeless guy?
No, that's him. That's him. I mean, yeah, he must have already sold it because he went on a fucking bender apparently.
Yeah, he walking around like he's drunk.
He's like, well, you said how much?
Yeah. Shit, if Jack Dorsey came to my car when I was on the street parked in front of a red light, I'd be giving a billionaire $1.
He might be.
Because I think he's homeless. Hey, sir, you look like you're down on your luck.
Man, I'm rich in your ass. You don't know nothing.
Bitch, I'll buy you. Yes, sir, yes. Oh.
I'll buy and sell your ass.
Hey, bitch, I'll buy and sell your ass today and buy you back again. The homeless, they need such mental care.
Hops into a limo.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Yeah. We really must help the homeless out here. They are so disillusioned and mentally ill.
He jumps in his limousine and flies away.
Yeah. This man believes he's a billionaire. Oh my God. But yeah, he says I trust this guy, and I think he still might be involved with Twitter.
Which is why would he shit on it right now? I mean, of course he would.
Of course, with a guy buying this for $44 billion, who knows if he's saying this because he believes it, or he's saying this because there's some financial gain for him.
That's what I'm saying. And if he's still involved with Twitter, why would he shit all over his legacy?
Exactly.
Even then, even if he's not involved in it, it looks bad to sell something that you built and you sell it to someone else and go, it's all now. Well, then it's like, okay, well, what kind of person does that make you? You know what I mean?
You sell out,
right? And obviously, it's not just his decision. I mean, he made an offer. You basically legally could not refuse the offer he made.
And here's the other thing. Think about this. He wouldn't say that, but let's just say he wanted to talk shit about Twitter.
Sure.
If there's a payout to him, I'm sure that there's an NDA and there's a contract saying that you will not disparage the name of Twitter if you get this paycheck.
Exactly.
So, I don't really trust the words of Jack Dorsey when all of a sudden, before he was just kind of like, I'm not sure about this. And now he's like, we trust and believe in Elon.
Right, exactly.
There was some paperwork that was slid to him and saying, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, you can't say nothing now.
Yeah. No, you damn right you like Twitter.
He's
you
cool.
Love Twitter.
Yeah.
You love this fucking from Twitter right here.
Yeah, you love this dick.
Yeah. Say you love me.
Yeah. Tweet it out, motherfucker.
I think the whole thing about this, what we hear about Elon Musk and his politics, so I told you the other day, I said, I don't know about his politics. And then some people are saying, well, this guy who's in South Africa, apartheid, surely this guy is racist. And I was like, all right, you can say that, but I don't know. Now, I'm not saying that I know all about him at this point. Yeah, his dad, yeah.
I mean, he ain't old enough to be, he's only 50 years old.
Yeah, no, he's not.
Right.
No, but he's old enough to be a little boy, ain't he?
Well, a little boy, but not out there, busting heads.
He's old enough to throw rocks at black people.
Yeah, that's true. You're never too young for that.
Black ass.
You're never too young for that. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I'm just saying,
No, you're right.
So,
good, excellent point. Him. I'm not here.
I had my production assistant, Kevin King, come in and look up some stuff. And, his politics are actually all over the place.
They are. They're all over the place.
Yeah. And I looked at this and I said, to try to judge this guy by what you think might not be correct, might be, but, to be fair, I looked at his politics and I said, whether this has any implication on whether he can control what happens with Twitter, or if he's going to open it up that wide and just not come in and try to control anything, I don't know. But as far as his politics go, where you think he's going to make this some sort of right-wing hangout, well, let's look at some of his politics here with some of the headlines on these stories. For one thing, he's not a big Trump guy. There's a whole lot of disagreements that he's had with Trump. Now, it could be because, he knows that Trump is a bitch and he's being petty because he's jealous of him.
Sure.
But he did say that I don't think that Trump is the guy that we need.
I remember that.
Yeah.
And that could be one of the reasons right there Trump doesn't want to be on Twitter, like you said.
Exactly. I have an article right here. This is from Business Insider. The other article was from Newsweek, where they talked about his timeline of disagreements. But here on Business Insider, it's saying that Elon Musk on Trump presidency, I don't think he's the right guy. So if we go by his word, he's not a big Trumper. He's not loyal to Trump.
Sure.
He's not doing this to let Trump back in.
Right, and that's kind of back to my point of like the people jumping back on Twitter are overreacting. It ain't gonna be like you think.
No,
I don't think you can't just Tucker. You ain't gonna be able to say whatever the hell you want. I'm telling you, it's not gonna be like that. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
I agree with you. Everybody thinks it'll be some Wild West again, and it's not. I think there will still be, to protect the brand. There's still going to be some level of control on there.
Sure.
You can't have everybody only just saying everything.
You can't do that. And that's what they think it's going to be.
Yeah. I'm going to kill the president.
Yeah.
Free speech.
Yeah. N-word.
Yeah. No.
I wanted to say this shit all year.
Yeah. I'm not saying that I 100% love Elon Musk or like. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying I'm just looking into the man's politics and seeing what's going to happen here. He's also come in here and said, this from Business Insider again. Tesla CEO Elon Musk said he supports Democratic presidential candidate Andrew Yang, calling universal basic income obviously needed.
There you go.
So, I know there's some people out there who don't trust and like Elon Musk, but I'm not saying I'm a huge fan or anything, but I do want to be fair about things. And I think looking at having a clear grasp of his politics, which we still aren't sure of because it's all over the place. He's even said, sometimes I vote Republican, sometimes I vote Democrat on certain things. He seems to be like a fiscal Republican, in a way.
Yeah, like maybe like fiscally conservative and social liberal, maybe. And I'm not sure how he feels about, there's a lot of people that are libertarian that are like
look,
that.
This man he's gonna try to protect his taxes too, so he's probably gonna lean Republican on certain things.
Like I said, fiscally conservative.
Yeah.
But I don't know how he feels about, pro-life, pro-choice, gay marriage, stuff like that. Like that would be socially liberal. But, who knows? And because anyway, all I wanted to just make sure people know it's not going to be like the Wild Wild West like you said it was before. He's not going to let it be like that. It can't be like that. Like you said, protect the brand. It just cannot be that way.
I think our discussion here we're saying is, maybe adding some clarity, not so much on Elon Musk, but on, your reaction to the purchasing of Twitter and this whole thing of should I leave, should I stay? I don't know, man. You do what you want to do, but I think all of a sudden saying, I'm out now. I think that might be a little overreaction.
Yeah, I think so too. And also, the part that Carlos get in there. Another thing. Everybody this free speech, you can still get fired from your motherfucking job for shit you put on Twitter.
That is true.
So
that is true.
Keep that in mind.
Yeah. So go in there playing. That is very true, Billy.
Elon Musk said.
No, that is very true, man.
Exactly.
I didn't think about that. That is very true. Somebody said Elon Musk just bought God. Guy said, shit, he's richer than me. You damn right. And told me not to say shit about Twitter.
But you know what? Your boss at Neiman Marcus can still take it the fuck out. No matter what Elon Musk of God says.
Yeah, I'm God, but I can't do shit about that.
Yeah.
What's up, sir?
He's like, you know what it is. I like going your way, baby.
I don't know. I feel kind of weird about this because I do follow Elon Musk on Twitter, and I do agree with certain points, but overall, I don't like him as a person because in the past, he has spread vaccine and COVID misinformation.
Yeah.
He has manipulated data to open the Tesla factories in California. His
true.
policy is whatever is convenient for him, his company, and his bottom dollar. And for me, the fact that he bought Twitter really concerns me. I'm worried. I cannot lie, because if you look at the physical, dollar, Tesla is not a car manufacturing company. Tesla is a data company. Every single Tesla acquires so much information about their end user, and Twitter is an information company. So this is just having even more information to somebody that already has a monopoly on this. And in the past, he has gone out of his way to silence critics of Tesla, critics of his car, and critics of the assembly and the mistreatment of workers and workers' rights. This is not a good person. If you tell me that this is the best thing that could happen to Twitter, I don't think so. I think things are going to get bad. They're going to slowly escalate, and then he's going to see the brand dip, and once he see the brand dip, he's going to start reversing back a lot of those decisions. Because let's also talk about the reason why Twitter got sold. Twitter got sold because in the last 5 years they didn't make a profit. They've been losing profit. It hasn't grown.
Right.
Meta and Facebook had to go to VR and Web 2.0 and this other bunch of stuff so they could grow from their established demographic, and Twitter is still stuck in the same place. So that's why they're taking this offer, because they see Twitter has a certain limit, and they're saying, hey man, I'm just going to get out when getting out is good. Now, my biggest...
And there's a huge premium on the stock that he was buying it for.
But the stock was at 40, but 2 or 3 years ago, it was at 70.
Oh, right.
There was a big difference.
That's a huge dip. Dip.
And all this money is not his money. This is mostly banks' money that he got loans, and also he used as a collateral most of his Tesla shares.
Yeah, it's definitely not his money. You're right about that.
You know what I mean? So this is dude that he's buying this because his business is information. Think about it. All his business, including Starlink, SpaceX, is all about information. And that's what he controls. My other biggest concern right now is that people will be emboldened. Because even if he doesn't, quite go with what he's saying of making this a more free place, people are still going to get more harassed. You're going to see people be bolden, because you're already seeing people coming in. You're going to start people being like communities like the trans, Latinos, Black. People are going to be emboldened. It's the same thing that we saw in the past when we had the presidential election.
Right. You're going to see some more fired too.
Yeah, no, for sure.
But you're right. It's a very real concern. But I hope they all get fired.
You know what I mean? No. Yeah, I hope so. But that's something that in Twitter, a lot of people, and there was an improvement on Twitter. We actually saw progress where it went from Trump just tweeting bullshit about COVID and Elon retweeting his own bullshit to, yo, you gotta stop this. And you know what I mean? And he wants to take those control out. Like, he has canceled YouTube channels. He has threatened SEC violations because they don't want it. He doesn't want critics. This dude is full of shit. I wouldn't say he's evil per se. I don't think
really at that whole rant. You sure? Fool me, Carlson.
I just see a lot of self-interest. I see he just watches for his own, and his end goal is just
like a billionaire does.
Yeah, exactly. Because I might have a beer with him, and he's like, man, you're all right, but the world, you just want to go to Mars and leave everybody behind.
Yeah.
He said that with $9 billion, he could end world hunger. Guess what? He took $44 billion and bought social platform that was not even leaving a profit.
He's gonna feed people tweets.
Yeah.
No, you were right, and some of this stuff is very, very insightful, man. And the chat is
points.
Great points, man. No, this is excellent stuff you're saying. Seriously. Even the chat is like, look at you using your interrupting powers for good.
I thought you said the chat's gonna say boo.
That would be awesome. It's like boo.
Woo! No, but all joking aside, those were some really, right, Corey? Those are excellent points.
No, those are
Really,
amazing points.
Stuff I didn't think about.
No, I'm glad you said it, man. I think those are incredible points you made, man. No, seriously.
But
I'm glad you came on and said it.
Yeah, but at the same time, like, I'm still staying on Twitter. Like, I'm moving between jobs, and 3 of my last interviews I got through Twitter in the game industry. So am I going anywhere? No, that's money.
That's my point. I think I don't think people need to jump ship as of right now.
Exactly. I say wait and see, keep an eye on it, obviously report it, see what's going on. And if Twitter doesn't work out, that's capitalism, baby. There's gonna be something.
It's not me, man. You pissed somebody off. I don't know who it is.
So Elon Musk came in and said, fuck it, from his supercomputer.
You know, I still control your computers. Anyways. Now my whole
You're
thing
like
is,
Elon Musk, man.
Yeah, you're Elon Musk.
That's some ominous shit he said.
Yeah.
But you control information.
Yeah. The one who controls the information controls everything. So you watch yourself. You watch your ass.
Now, but at the end of the day, if Twitter doesn't work out, you'll see a new platform. You see some sort of new social media pop out because, you know, if it doesn't work out, that's capitalism. Anybody can build their own thing, market it, and, you know, go ahead and compete.
Yeah. Well, thank you, man. Excellent points.
Thank you.
I loved hearing you talk right now. Yeah, that was really cool, man. Hey everyone, support our Patreon, which helps us to continue bringing you our live streams, videos, and podcasts while bringing you new content such as exclusive live streams and animated shorts.